This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got the Magician, Jay out there with the Doctor. Then there's Big Red. And it's Booth in at the shooting guard position. And for the 76ers, we've got Joel Embiid. Paul George is out there with Cook. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's McCain in at the 2. Here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that off-season work.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now Embiid passes it to Cook. Back to Embiid. The Cavaliers pull it in, and they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. The shot by George, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's the Magician. Here's Booth. 6 to shoot. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Both good from the line that time. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Here's the Magician. Pass to Daniel. Here's the Magician. Here's Jay. Here's Robbins. Rebound by the 76ers. Driving to the basket. Good.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The Magician passes to Fitzgerald. And Embiid with the block.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Here's Cook. Embiid trying to break loose.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Magician. Pass to Booth. Cavaliers moving the ball around. The pass to Fitzgerald. Got a piece of it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Here's McCain. To the wing right side. It's O'Brien. It's deflected. Here's Booth. Here's Daniel. It's hauled in by George. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. O'Brien. And he recovers it. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The 76ers third.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Rose kicks to Butler. Passes to Winslow. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Cavaliers making the shot. Shot clock at 5. Embiid trying to break loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
that one on Rose.
Foul.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
The first free throw is good.
Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
Maxey hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Winslow. Pass to Carr. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia shooting just about an even 40% to start. Oubre passes to Maxey. Carr against Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. With the second effort, shot's good by Carr. Carr's got his second basket of the night.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Embiid with it.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Third team.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Sixers, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Hi, Shams, thanks a lot. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got the Cobra, the Magician out there with Butler. Then there's the Doctor, and it's Fitzgerald in at the 5 spot. Here's the Doctor, scoreless thus far. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers.
Shooting for Cleveland.
On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against the Hawks, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
The free throw drops for Butler. Jay's checked in for Cleveland. And he makes both free throws. The 76ers trailing. To O'Brien. It's tipped. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
You know, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. And that one's good by Butler.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Butler passes to Lane. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Now the pass to Embiid. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Big Red, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team.
Oh, wow, what a slam from Embiid. Here's the magician. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Daniel. There's the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Jensen. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Daniel, the pass to Butler. Cleveland moving it around. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Carr, he's checked in for Big Red. Winslow comes in for Jay. And it's the quick in for the doctor. Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. No good from O'Brien.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Remaining in the first half. 2
There's
minutes.
Winslow. The magician passes to Winslow. Now Butler, covered by Oubre. From the arc. That one's not going to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to O'Brien. Back to Maxey. Right wing for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. O'Brien's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Butler against Oubre. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. That one misses. Great D that time from Oubre. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Here's Booth. sinks the triple.
Booth.
Booth's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Carr, the pass to Butler. Got a hand on it.
Oubre putting those long arms to work. Manages to get a hand on it.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. The Cobra comes in for Butler, and it's Rose in for the Magician. Here's Booth. Off target from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
There's Rose with the three. Cans it from downtown.
For three.
Maxey looking it over. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers on top, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even.
And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half.
And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Baller.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cook out there with Embiid. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then it's Paul George. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Daniel, the pass to the quick. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to McCain. Here is Cook. To the inside, O'Brien. The rebound by Booth. The Cavaliers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. A nice shot by the Magician.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here is Cook. He has 6, and he dunks it down.
And he
shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And there's the pass to Daniel. Here's the Magician. Passes it to Daniel. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Lane passes to the Magician. Takes the 3. The Doctor can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Fresh is checked in for Philadelphia.
Paul George. One shot.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Pass to Daniel. To the paint. Will it go? And the basket by Jay.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, George. Pass to McCain. Over Booth. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
O'Brien, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
There's the pass to the Magician. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one drops. Some changes for Philadelphia. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Maxey subbed in for Mr. Perfect. Cleveland also making some changes. Carr, he's checked in for Big Red. The Cobra comes in for Jay. And it's Butler in for the Quick. Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to McCain. to Maxey. 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away, Bolden pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Butler. Buries it down low. Butler's got 13.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to McCain. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler passes to Daniel. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Maxey.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside, Carr, and the dunk by Carr.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestands.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Who wants to get up and make some noise?
And Cleveland making a change here. Rose is checked in.
And they were top 10 in assists. Really a good job of sharing the ball and utilizing every player on the floor.
And Greg, as you said, they did a great job of holding opponents to a low shooting percentage. They put a lot into their defense. That's a must if a team is going to succeed.
Third team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Carr. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Oubre against Butler. Now here's Fresh. Defense right on him. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Maxey. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake for the lead. And it's laid in by Rose. Rose has got 5.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Jensen. Shot, high post, and good that time. Fresh has got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Booth.
Here's George. Puts up a deep 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
44.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
All right, fans.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Rose is out there with the quick. Then there's Jay, and there's Big Red, and it's Daniel in at the 3, the small forward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle.
Line for the Cavaliers.
You got to play without fouling.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Cook. Five to shoot.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Rose. Count that bucket.
Derrick Rose.
And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
18 feet out. Good. Nothing but net.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The magician is checked in for Rose. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Free throw line jump shot. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's the Magician. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fresh is checked in for Kelly Oubre.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers, Jensen.
The pass to Lane. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Booth can't hit.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Fitzgerald, the pass to the Magician. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
McCain's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 17-foot shot on the way. O'Brien misses. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
Philadelphia foul. Jensen. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Paul George is checked in for the 76ers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And George with the stuff.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Here's Robbins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on.
Shooting for Cleveland. Robin, 1 shot.
The 76ers trail by 7. Down low, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Here's Booth. Pass to Jay.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's the Magician. Tries it from 9, and it's good. 2 points. The Magician's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Passes it to George. It's hauled in by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Lane. Here's Big Red. And the pass to Daniel. over George. The doctor can't get it to go. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. George with the bucket.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
They grabbed their own miss. Count that one.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Big Red grabs the miss. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Magician passes to the quick. Pass to the Magician. And he banks in the layup.
Robin.
And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.